Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, 1991 Chevy 1500 Sport, and I can tell you it's a Sport because it says it on the back. And you can also tell that it's a Sport because it has the original red trim bumper guards, and it also has the black with the red trim Chevy emblem, as well as the blacked out front and the chin spoiler on it. So it's a true Sport. Really hard to find these trucks, and this truck is in beautiful shape, especially being it is a New York truck. We have the new rear end all in. We just have to get the drive shaft shortened. We just needed it for a little bit, so this way we can make sure we get our new exhaust system, our true dual exhaust system, in the right spots, and we're not going to be too close to the drive shaft. Normally the drive shaft would sit right about there somewhere, and we just always like to make sure that there's not going to be any interference. But look at how nice this drive shaft is coming up. We've got it tucked up beautifully under the above the frame, whereas the old exhaust system sat below the frame and it also sat crooked. Look at how nice and straight that is. Perfectly across the frame. It looks beautiful. It comes in between the dust cover and the transmission pan, leaves enough room to where nothing is going to bang. Then we'll take some exhaust wrap and wrap this exhaust really well to keep any heat from it out from transferring to the motor, to the transmission or the transmission pan. Then we go up and over the cross member, and we leave plenty of room to make sure that there's not going to be a rattle. Then for this side was an easier run. We just made the end, put a new flange on it. As you can see, we make all our own flanges, our ball and socket flange, to fit the exhaust system that he has on there already. And it comes out really nice. So we take it, we run it down, and this one, basically, we didn't have to put any bends in it. We can run it straight down and right to the mufflers. And look at how nice and level those mufflers are. They are beautiful. The piping is nice and in line with each other. Look at how nicely lined up those pipes are. It comes out really nice. It takes a lot of time to do this kind of stuff, but with the truck as low as it sits, you don't want the exhaust to be the lowest point. He wanted tucked up high. He didn't want you to see the exhaust. He didn't want the exhaust banging, rattling, or scraping against anything on the ground, because the truck, like we said, is lowered. And we have the mufflers exactly where they need to be. They came out absolutely beautiful so far. And then we're just going to finish up by running the tailpipes out of the two muffler right there. This tailpipe is going to have to make a little bit of a curve around the shock absorber because the shock absorber is in the way of where it is. And this tailpipe is just going to come out and just go straight out right over the differential. And then once it gets over the differential, it'll start cutting across to right in here, and then we're going to make a hard turn and come out right here on the back of the truck. So just under the frame. And it's going to look really nice. We're going to end up putting a oval tip on it. These are not the tips we're going to put on. These are just to show the customer what an oval will look like. These are actually Chrysler tips, an original set of Chrysler tips nonetheless, that I have laying around. So that's going to be on the back here. So it's going to look really nice. And if we just take one and stick it there, you can see how nice that is going to look on the back of this truck. And being that it is a lower truck, taking them from that to this, see how much bigger it's going to be, how much lower it's going to sit. It could possibly hit the curb if he's backing up, or if he's going up a driveway, a steep driveway, could end up dragging the exhaust. So we want to try and keep everything up and nice. And we don't want to cut through this roll pan to have an exhaust system that would stick out the roll pan somewhere. That wouldn't be cool to do. I don't think it needs it. But look at how nice everything is coming out on this truck. And you can see how that one pipe just kind of gets in the way with the shock. So we're just going to have to make a little bow in it, and then we'll come across, come back, come down, and then put our tip right over there. So this thing's coming out really nice. I'm really happy with the exhaust so far. Everything's nicely tucked. Everything is hidden away. Nothing can get hit. It's not lower than the rest of the truck. So it's going to be cool. I am really looking forward to getting this thing finished and starting it up and listening to it, because it had all of the stock stuff still on it. And it was quite quiet. It was very blah. So we're going to give it a little bit better sound. So there you go, guys. Have fun. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.